Hello traders, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, bonjour, bonsoir mes amis, guten Morgen, guten Tag, guten Abend. For those of you who are new to us, we are the TSTWSYS008 traders. The title of this video is Trading Nasdaq 100 Tips and Tricks. Let's get started. All right. In an uptrend, this is very important for traders to understand. In the uptrend, if you want to buy, all right, on the hourly chart, the price must find a support on the previous candlestick bar, on the high of the previous candlestick bar. If you want to buy, for instance, on the 2-hour chart, the price must display a new higher high, which means we must wait until that candlestick bar on the 2-hour chart is closed and the price, start displaying a new higher high. Okay, this is very, very important on any time frame. So we are on a yearly chart looking at the Nasdaq 100. At the beginning of the year, the level that we must watch is the high of 2013. That high was at 3592. So this is a critical price level, a very important price level, and the professional will monitor the reaction of the price. What you will notice is that very often the price will be below the previous high. What is happening? This is something sometimes traders get confused. That's why traders that are using moving averages, they get confused with whipsaws. The price will try to test, the support above the high. So they dip it below to see whether, is there a demand to buy? If there is a demand to buy, you will see that as the price D below goes back down below the high, it will find a support. And then it goes back above it. So you can just wait. So if it D below, go back above, just relax. You can wait until you see your first higher low, all right, on the edge. On a downtrend, the price might display lower lows and lower high until the price fails to display a new, lower low. The attention is on the low in a downtrend. The attention is on the high in the uptrend. But the price does not always go up and down. Sometimes we see in a horizontal, plan, so to speak, and the price will be consolidated between the two levels. If you are trading on any time frame, do not violate these three market patterns. This allows you to find the best setup and also will help you to avoid fighting the market. The market patterns highlight also the market sentiment. So if the price is in a rising channels, the sentiment is bullish. If it's in a declining channel, the sentiment is bearish. So when we are in a declining channel, we want to sell on the edge of the upper side of the declining channel. If we receive a sell signal using a top-down trading method, all right, on the edge. But as I explained to traders before, my trading approach is not all about technical trading. It's about combining technical trading and the fundamental trading using Google Finance, Yahoo Finance, Forex Factory for Forex trading, all right, paying attention to the economy news. So for the Nasdaq 100, I would like to refer traders to our website, dayprotraders.com, and I want traders to click on Market Watch. What I want traders to see is to pay attention to what we call the market leaders. So when we are talking about the Nasdaq 100, what are the market leaders? So if you are trading the Nasdaq 100 index, you must know the market leaders. We know that Google is a market leader for the Nasdaq 100. Apple also is a market leader for Nasdaq 100. So you want to understand these things, how they affect the Nasdaq 100 index, all right? So dayprotrader.com, Market Watch, check what is the market leaders, how they influence the market. Another thing that we use also is the trading triangle. The trading triangle, at the top of the trading triangle, we have the market itself, which is represented by the S&P 500, whether you live in India, in China, in Singapore, or whatever, in Africa, or in Saudi Arabia, the market is represented by the S&P 500. Now, you may disagree with what I just said, but that's okay. And apart from the market, we pay attention to the market first, and then we pay attention to the sector, all right? Before we pay attention to the financial instrument itself that we are trading. Now we are looking at the Nasdaq 100. I don't want this video to be too long, so I just highlight that point to you, apart from the market leaders, which is we see inside the trading triangle, because we have the market, okay, the sector, the individual financial instrument, the heart of the trading triangle, we have the fundamentals, the economy news, and the market leaders. What is happening? The market leaders can change the dynamics of the index. So you are trading a FTSE 100, you want to pay attention to the financial, the banks. The banks represent the market leaders for the FTSE 100. You are trading a Dow 30 index, you want to know what are the market leaders. ExxonMobil, okay, Boeing, okay. You want to know the market leaders for that index, okay? You are trading any other index, you want to know the market leaders because these market leaders can change the dynamics, okay, of the index itself. Because we are talking about Nasdaq 100, we are talking about 100 blue chips, 100 highly liquid securities, all right? So there are leaders among those 100, okay, stocks. And the index is reflecting, okay, the general pattern of these 100 stock, the consensus. All right. Trading Nasdaq 100 tips and tricks. We're going to go very fast, ladies and gentlemen. On the yearly chart, as I did for the Nikkei 225, we see a double bottom pattern on the yearly chart. Okay. We know what I'm going to do now. I want you to pay attention so you also can do exactly the same thing. I hate dependence, all right? I don't like traders to depend on me. I want traders to understand it and to, okay, do it themselves, all right? I'm for freedom, all right? So we have a double bottom here. So if I went up, okay, and display double bottom, this is a beautiful validation of a support level, okay? So when we see a double bottom pattern, it's telling us a valid support level. But that valid support level will be confirmed until the knot is broken. I don't want to dwell on it. The knot is this line here, which is the top here. So you can see that the price went above the knot and the final support. You see, look at this yearly candle here. Retest it and the final support. The same thing I showed you last time for the Nikkei 225. Check the video that we call Trading Tokyo Nikkei Tips and Tricks at Joe Trio channel. These videos are essential for traders, and you can watch it after 1 year, 2 years, 3 years because of the information that I give to you here. It's about how to trade like a pro, these indices, all right? So we will measure the distance from the knot to the lowest point of the double bottom pattern, and we will project it to the top. I have my measuring stick here. So the first target was at 3214. That target was hit. Did you know that? You want to know, all right? You want to know. Was taken out. So as the price goes above that target, we'll project it again. The same, this is about the horizontal market pattern projection. So the whole secret of the progression of the Nasdaq 100 is here. That's the measuring stick. So as it goes above this level, we project it. Here we are now. The next target is at 4279. The price now 4213. So if you are trading the Nasdaq 100, there's a resistance right here now at 4279. Very, very important. So, you know, when we are trading, we are like, it's similar like driving. You want to know where are the corners, where are the tricky corners, all right? The slippery road, all right, the condition of the road. It's like we want to use Google Map to know exactly where we are going, or TomTom to direct us. So these are key levels on the yearly chart, all right, will allow us to navigate to the market and know where the hedge funds, the banks, Goldman Sachs, okay, the big market players will make their decision where we are likely to see a surge in trading volume. And if we see a surge in trading volume around those areas, we need to pay attention. So if the price is at a resistance zone, we want to be careful. If you want to buy, we want to, like now you see here, we are near a resistance level. It's a target zone. So if you were buying up to this point, you need to be careful. Okay, are you a day trader? So as a day trader, as the price comes near the level of 4279, there will be a kind of profit taken, all right? So you can use the TSTW24 around this key level, though from the yearly chart, you can drop it down straight away to the first best time frame, and then from there, you take it because you know that the price is at the key level to grab some profit for the short-term fluctuation, all right? So if the price goes above, now the target that we are watching is at 4279. If you hit that level, it will hit it, in my view, it will hit it. If you hit that level and goes above it and find the support, What am I talking about? Okay, trader always ask me, Joe, what do you mean by find a support? Okay, break above it, all right, and then pull back and retest it. Okay, all right, that's in normal condition, and the move resumes. All right, so when it breaks above the level of 4279 and pull back and retest it, don't just jump on it and buy it. Okay, check the economy news, check the fundamentals, and then use the TSTW. CSTW, SYS 008 if you want to swing trade or position trade to enter the trade at a low risk entry point. If the signal fails, just come out and wait again for another signal on the edge. Don't fight it, gently. All right. So here we will wait, goes above 7279, or it may find a resistance, which means like we see for Tokyo last time. I was telling trader about the NAT. It just dropped it down. Did you see that? It dropped it down at a resistance level. That's why it's so important to be patient. Don't trade like the old-fashioned traders. All right. There's a resistance here. We are in a resistance zone. So the price can find a resistance there and drop it down. I will talk about the orange line and the pink line soon. What is happening, you will see soon. Because if the small money want to buy, they want to buy at a low risk entry point where there is a value. They don't chase it. All right. So there is a resistance here. Now, if it goes above that resistance of 4279, the next target is somewhere up here. So note it down. The ultimate bullish target for the NASDAQ 100 for the next 3 to 5 years is at a 5344. Are you with me? The ultimate bullish target for the NASDAQ 100, provided that the fundamentals are solid, the global economic is bullish, and nothing has happened in China, all right? And the bullish momentum continues, all right? The ultimate bullish target for the NASDAQ 100 is at a 5344. Note it down and do not forget it. Apart from that level, there is another target which I like to call the medium-term target. The medium-term target, which I showed trader how I calculated last time for the Nikkei 225. So I don't want the video to be too long. I don't want to go deeply into it. So what I did, you see, my measuring stick is this one. To calculate the medium term, I just divide my measuring stick into 2. Ladies and gentlemen, I do not have any secret. I'm just sharing it all with you here. Divide that measuring stick into 2. And as it goes above it, that's where I have the medium term target. The medium term bullish target for the NASDAQ 100 is at a 4811. In my view, the market will do everything. So it may go down, go up, go down, but the market will do everything to hit the medium-term target. I can be wrong, but just remember that. Doesn't mean that go and buy anyhow, but just remember that. So if you see a bullish signal at the best place, focus on it. But right now, we are at a resistance zone, and that resistance, you don't want to forget it, because some traders are always bullish. They don't sell. So I'm talking like this to get your attention. If you are always bullish and you don't even sell, there is a resistance at 4279. All right? Very, very important. All right. Okay. But the medium-term target is at 4811. You don't want to forget that. So ultimate bullish target, 5344. Medium-term target, 4811. Let's move on. There is another level here that I want you to remember. Is the short-term equilibrium price level. The short-term equilibrium price level behaves like a magnet, all right? So if the price starts going down from this resistance, the level we must watch is the short-term equilibrium price level. This level is valid for a maximum of 3 weeks. So we just want to know where it is, so we can just remember it and see the reaction of the price. Sometimes you will see the price will drop it down exactly onto the short-term equilibrium price level. If, for instance, the market notice that, okay, there's a resistance, people start selling, the price will go back to its equilibrium price level, the short-term equilibrium price level. All right? So be aware of that level, 3940. Doesn't mean that it will definitely go there, but we want to know where is that level so we can make our decision on the edge, around, or near, okay? This key level, 3940, is the short-term equilibrium price level that we must watch for the next 3 weeks, all right? The short-term equilibrium price level is dynamic level and it's changing constantly, all right? So that's why we say the next 3 weeks, the current short-term equilibrium price level is at a 3940. Apart from the short-term equilibrium price level, there is a long-term equilibrium price level. Now, the current, because the long-term equilibrium price level also can change, but I'm not going to say anything about it, how frequently it changes. I'm just going to give it to you. The current long-term equilibrium price level for the NASDAQ 100 is at a 3720. 3720. Note that the short-term and the long-term equilibrium price level is not part of any TSTW trading tool, because sometimes traders go and purchase our trading tool thinking that they will have access to this information. The short-term and the long-term equilibrium price level are not part of the TSTW trading tool. But if you are trading American indices, okay, like NASDAQ 100, and you want to know, you can send me email and show George, what is the current short-term equilibrium price level or long-term equilibrium price level, and you are TSTW trader, I can give you that information only for the American stock listed on the NASDAQ 100, Dow 30, all right, stock that I trade. If I don't have the data, I can't give you that information, okay? So the long-term equilibrium price level, the current long-term equilibrium price level is 3720. So what usually will happen is that the price will try to hit the medium-term target, all right? And we are likely to see a profit taking at that point in time, because there is another resistance, which I like to call the ultimate resistance. The ultimate resistance for the NASDAQ 100 is at 4816, which is just a little bit above the medium-term target, 4811. So just remember the medium-term target, 4811. There's a resistance above it, which is at 4816, just 5 pips above it. So the market will try to hit that level, because that's the high, okay, or 2000. In 2000, we have what we call the tech bubbles. When there was a huge distortion, the tech market went vertical, and as I told traded, vertical move, retracement to the opposite diagonals, okay? So you see diagonal move, vertical move, retracement to the opposite diagonal. This is market geometry by stochasticmarket.com. Check proprietary trading at stochasticmarket.com. Diagonal move, vertical move, retracement to the opposite diagonal. This is what has happened here. All right. So this level of 4816 is the high of 2000, the year 2000, which represent a very important year for the tech sector. All right. So a new group of technology has come, and it's more reliable than what was happening here. This was a bubble. So you can see that the price was not vertical. So now it started going vertical a little bit here, but that's okay. So the market will try to bring it to that level, which is the high of 2000 at 4816. You don't want to forget that level. So, but we want to pay attention first to the medium-term targets, okay, to this resistance here. There's the current target zone, 4279. That's the current target where we are approaching now. And the market will try to retest that zone of 4816, which is the high of 2000. So be aware of it, all right? So why do we need to know those key levels? You see how I proceed now from this horizontal market progression here. There was a double bottom, and I just project it as the price goes above it. I'm projecting it. That's how I calculate all this distance. I also divided my measuring stick into two by displaying here my medium-term target. I also highlighted the short-term equilibrium price level and the long-term equilibrium price level. Because if you are trading any indices, you know that they are competing against the hedge fund, against the bank, against the big institution. They are trading around key levels. These market participants will buy at the key levels. Orders are given to the brokers by NASDAQ for me at X price. These are sophisticated traders, or sell NASDAQ for me at X price. All right. So you want to know where these market participants are making their decision. That's why it's very important to know the medium-term target, the long-term targets, and also the ultimate resistance, the short-term equilibrium price level, and the long-term equilibrium price level. You may wonder, John, what's the purpose of these key level? Well, let me show you. I'm going to go now to the monthly charts. I'll go over my 20 minutes time. Look at the pink line. The pink line is the current long-term equilibrium price level. Recently, look what's happened here. You see how they drop it down? The price went all the way up here. They drop it down to the long-term, to the current long-term equilibrium price level, and they bought it on the edge. These are smart market participants. It's a beautiful place to buy. If you knew that, all right? The same thing we have seen for the Nikkei 225. In October, they drop it down to the current, okay, short-term equilibrium price level, and they bought it there. It's happening all the time. So you want to know, you see, why they bought it? The price went all the way down. People say, it's going down, it's going down, it's going down, but they want to buy at the best place, and they bought it. Now it's pushing it up. We are now on the monthly chart. I'm going to go now to the weekly chart. So you see the importance of knowing where are the key level, where the smart money is making their decision. All right? Very important, isn't it? Yeah, very important. All right? Let's go now to the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, as I showed you before, we use 3 points here. You see this low here, I discount this one, okay? This point and this point allow me to draw the first trend line. Okay? I choose 1 point at the top here, so 3 points we need to draw a channel. Just choose one high here, this one, okay? You can see it do exactly on your chart. So now I have my channel. So once I choose this point and this point, I draw the first trend line. I choose 1 point here. All I do, I just draw one line here, okay, parallel to the first one. So you may wonder, George, how do you do it correctly? So just draw the width, distance, just draw it like this, and you can see whether it should be the same width between the channel, isn't it? Unless it's distorted. So you want to just know whether it's correct. You see here it's a bit distorted, but you see, that's it. And that's how I draw my channel, how I do my verification. Nothing special, I just do it manually. If you've done a bit of geometry, it's very simple, okay? All right, that's how I draw my channel. So, as I explained to traders in a video that I call, trading Tokyo Nikkei tips and tricks. Now, the ultimate buying zone is this line here. All right, let's color it into green. That's the ultimate buying zone. So you can see that they bought it. They bought it here, they push it here, they bought it again. These are the loading place or the stations, as I like to call them. All right, best place, safest place to buy and hold. All right, you can implement the strategy using a trading drill. So when the Nasdaq 100 hit a station, you want to look for the buying stocks that are listed on the Nasdaq 100 at the same time and load them all together as the Nasdaq 100 is going up, together with the component of the Nasdaq 100. The same thing we can do if you want to sell at stations or at a hotspot trading zones, as I like to call it, okay? So once we draw our channel down, there's another level that we want to keep our eyes on. So as a TSCWSY S008 trader, that's how you want to proceed from the yearly chart down to the weekly chart, draw the channel and implement your tool, use the trading drill and the trading triangle. Very simple. And just keep working on that, and you have a losing trade, find out why you lost. Were you impatient? Okay, did you discount the fundamental? Okay, did you miss something very important? All right, is it the market distorted? Okay, were you unlucky? Yes. Okay, check why and then proceed. But keep the focus on it. All right, without a valid setup, there is no winning trade. So we want to pay attention to the media line of that channel, the first channel. If the bullish momentum is very strong, the price will find it difficult to go to the safest place. So as they load it here, now you see it just going fast. Okay? So we want to watch the media line. Here it is. You see the bridging now near the media line of that first channel. Okay? Another loading place. All right? This was near the long-term equilibrium price level, the current. So you see the high here, price break above and retest the previous high. Okay? Psychological price level, the first psychological price level, the second psychological price level. All right? Break above, retest the previous high. Break above the previous high, retest it, corresponding also to the long-term equilibrium price level on this weekly chart. All right, a new higher high, break above, retest the previous high, safest place. All right, so we want to watch the media line. Okay, you get it now? Now, as the price goes above the channel, we must project the channel to the other side. Here it is. It goes above it here. We quickly project our channel to the other side, equal side. That's why I have my measuring stick. And I'll do exactly the same thing to verify that my channel is perfect and parallel to the original channel. And yes, it is. So again, nothing should stop you drawing line on your own chart because it's your chart, it's not mine. And you can draw it. Again, the channel. You see here? So though we are approaching the level of 4279, which is a target zone, the current target is 4279, projecting the measuring stick that I'll show you at the beginning of this video. It's the green line here, you see, the top one here. But at the same time, we're on the edge of the median line of the second channel. So apart from the measuring stick that I use on a yearly chart, remember, are you with me? All right, this measuring stick on the yearly chart of the double bottom. Now we switch to the weekly chart. Now we are using a new measuring stick, this time the width of the rising channel, by projecting the channel to the upside. So we are approaching a resistance that is given to us by the first measuring stick on the yearly chart, giving us the current price target, 4279. But as we project our channel also on a weekly chart, we realize that we are also on the edge of the median line of the second channel. If the price goes above the second channel, what do we need to do? We'll project the channel again to the other side, making it parallel. If you can't see on the weekly chart, how do we handle it? Just go to a higher time frame and you see all line. You see here? Here now you can see it and you can draw again. Look, is it difficult? Use your geometry. You've been to school. You've done geometry before. Okay, don't be afraid. Okay, put it into use on the edge. But sometimes I need to mention this to traders. These things look so beautiful and people get very excited about it. It's normal. Okay, it's normal to be excited. But don't get carried away like a child because money is involved. Don't throw money at it, okay, but control it. If, okay, you have 2 or 4 losing trade in a row, it means that something is not working. So you want to go back to the drawing board and handle it, okay? Money is very important and we want to have enough of it, but we don't want to waste it, okay? So don't throw money at it, but save loads of money, okay? Save loads of money, which means you want to trade at the safest place, and you want to take the highest probability trade setup, all right, before you make your decision. If the market is too volatile, which means whips or blah, 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 and you don't like what's going on, you bang the table, that means that, okay, take some time off, okay, go away, and come back again steadily, all right? The market is always there, and that's the best approach. If anyone comes to you and tell you that, okay, in 1 day, in 2 days, you can trade like a pro, they are fooling you. My approach is that steadily, okay? One can improve. I think in life, things get better when we are doing it gently, gently, gently. If the price goes vertical, which we go fast in 1 day, or you build a castle in 1 hour, the chances that the foundation are not solid. Look at the biggest building. They spend months on the foundation before they start building, okay? So spend time on the foundation. So apart from a blah, 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 ladies and gentlemen, we are serious here. So we have the channels. Price goes above it. This is about market geometry. We project the channel. We can project an horizontal channel. We can project, okay, a rising channel. We can project a declining channel in a direction of the price. As you can see here, the price on the edge of the median line. So do not forget the median line of the channel also. Sometimes they forget that, don't forget it. If you don't want to draw it, just be aware of it. Or like now, I draw it, I seen it, I can remove it. I say if I don't have too many lines here, I say, okay, now it's on the edge of the median line, then I just remove it. I leave my measuring stick on the side here, and I'm watching it. I can leave this line on my chart. I know that we are approaching a resistance zone, so I can switch into day trading mode to take a contract trend using the TSTW24 on the edge. So I will prefer it to go to the level of 47279 and monitor the reaction. We see if you want to sell at a resistance zone, what are you looking for? You are looking for bearish chart patterns. All right, that will be the setup. And then from there, if you want to day trade, you go to the first best time frame steadily. All right. So for the trading Nasdaq 100 tips and tricks, we want to implement the trading triangle. We want to implement the trading drill. We want to pay attention to the ultimate bullish target, which is at 5344. Okay. That level, we are watching that level for the next 3 to 5 years, all right? The medium-term target is at a 4811, but near the medium-term target, we have ultimate resistance at 4816, which is the high of the year 2000, the year where we have the tech bubbles, all right? Very, very important, okay? Very, very important. The long-term, okay, equilibrium price level is at, 3720, which is the pink line here. And the short-term equilibrium price level is at 3940. Professionals make the decision, hedge fund, banks, big institutions, pension fund, okay, make their decisions around key levels where there is a value. We want to do exactly the same thing, all right? That's why it's so important for us to trade around key levels and also to control the risk, okay? So we want to buy at the lowest risk point, okay? And technical trading is very good for us if we are combining the technical trading and the fundamental, going to Google Finance, Yahoo Finance, Forex Factories, all right, reading the Economist or downloading the Economist radio onto your Android phone or the Economist IS, whatever, application on your iPad, okay? Very good radio, the Economist radio, you can download it onto your very good stuff for the fundamentals to know what's happening in the world. And we combine the technical and fundamental. This will allow you to make better decisions without going to the left or to the right, okay? This is very important. Now, talking about trading, okay? You want to trade, you want always to find a setup, okay? So you want to use CSCWS as usual A. The first thing you want to spend time on is to find a setup. For a bullish setup, higher high and then higher low. Primer display higher high before retesting the rising trend line. Now, you want to now quantify the risk, okay? As I told you now, they realize the safest place to buy. Now, apart from that, we can also buy near the media line, but the safest place, the green one, the second safest place is the media line. You see, now we are here. There's also a media line there of that channel, okay? So you want to also check the media line. Once we see the setup, we quantify the risk, we are waiting for a signal. The signal is fire, does not mean enter. TSCW was usually, we use the key TSCW, key 02. The reason why we do that, we want to control the risk. That's why we do it. But sometimes they get into trouble. Why? Because sometimes signal fails. If anyone says to you signal does not fail, they are fooling you. Signal do fail. Why? Sometimes, as I show you now, about what I was saying to you at the beginning of this video, that the high price must go and display a new high. But there's a retest sometimes. The price will go deep below it. Retesting this kind of activity makes sometimes signal will fail. When the big company are fighting to buy or bring the price to the best place when they can buy, sometimes signal will fail. Fail, just come out. Cut losses, and you see the signal again on the A, re-enter. Don't fight it, okay? This is the end of this video about trading NASDAQ 100 tips and tricks. Trading, we want to follow the trading drill, the setup, the signal, and the low risk entry point, combining the technical trading and the fundamental. For investors, you may say to me, I'm an investor. You want to buy, you want to sell. What should I do now? The price at a resistance zone. This is not the best place to buy the NASDAQ 100 now and hold. Technically speaking, you may discount the technical trading, but I do not believe that this is the best place for somebody who want to buy a hold to do it now. If you are desperate to buy a hold, all right, the NASDAQ 100, use the equilibrium, the short-term equilibrium price level at least, okay? Allow a little bit of pullback, okay, before. So you want to buy a hold, you want to see a pullback, okay? Pullback to a low-risk entry point, and you buy it. If you want to remain in the market for a long time, that's the best place. Now, as I show you also, as an investor, you know, you want to buy at the best place. So this is a measuring stick that we have done. So if the price goes above the level of 4279, you are an investor, you want to buy and hold. The medium term, you want to know there's a medium term target at 4811. Are you happy with that? Okay. So you want it to go fast above the level 4279, and watch the trading volume around that level. Trading volume will betray what is happening, all right? The trading volume will betray what is happening around key levels. This is the end of the video, and I hope you have learned something from it, and we put it to use to make excellent day trading, swing trading, and investment decision. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. This is about trading NASDAQ 100 tips and tricks. We are the TSTW SYS 008 traders. Speak to you soon.